Hey, welcome to Module 9. If you made it this far, you're not just here to grow followers. You want to make income from your content. And the best way to do that? Digital products. You don't need to go viral. You don't need 1 million followers. You just need a small audience that trusts you and a digital offer that helps them. Digital products are one of the smartest ways to monetize TikTok in 2025. Why? Because you don't need inventory, warehouses, or suppliers. You can create something once, like a course, ebook, template, or training, and sell it over and over again. It's 100% profit. It works even with a small audience, and it positions you as a creator with real value, not just another face on a trending sound. Let me give you a real example. I started by launching a simple online course based on what I already knew. And that one product changed my entire business. I didn't need a big team or complicated setup, just a clear offer, a solid page, and a way for people to buy. And for that, I personally use Shopify. Shopify makes it easy for me to sell digital products without stress. And if you want to try it too, feel free to use my link in the description. No pressure, but it's what I trust and recommend. This module will walk you through the full process, from picking your offer, to setting up your page, to actually making sales from your TikTok, like comment and subscribe. I'll always reply when I see your comment. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part. And if you're just joining now, make sure to go back to Module 8. I showed the full $100,000 system there, and it sets the foundation for what we're building here. Not every digital product will work for every audience, but the right one, it can change everything. One of the biggest mistakes I see beginners make is guessing. They try to create something random or copy someone else's course or ebook, and then wonder why nobody's buying. So let's fix that. There are 3 digital product types I recommend starting with, especially if you're just getting into this. First, a mini course. This could be a 30-minute training that teaches a specific result, like how to edit TikToks on your phone or how to start your first Shopify store. Second, a short guide. 10 to 20 pages is enough. You don't need to write a book. You just need to organize your knowledge into something helpful. Third, a toolkit or template. People love shortcuts, Canva templates, Notion boards, swipe files, calendars, something they can instantly use. Now, how do you pick? Look at what your audience is already asking for. Go through your comments, your DMs, your TikTok replies. What are they struggling with? What do they keep asking about? That's your starting point. You don't need to be an expert, just someone who's one step ahead and willing to package it into something helpful. And here's the tool I use to sell mine: Shopify. Shopify makes it easy to host digital files, sell mini courses, or offer toolkits, all on one beautiful page. You don't have to use it, but it's what I personally trust. If you're ready, feel free to try it using my link in the description. No pressure. People are far more likely to buy from you if they've already received something valuable from you for free. That's where a freebie funnel comes in. This is one of the simplest and smartest ways to turn your TikTok audience into email subscribers and later into buyers. Here's how it works. Step 1, create a small freebie. It could be a PDF guide, a checklist, a cheat sheet, anything that helps solve a specific problem for your audience. Step 2, instead of sending people straight to your paid offer, you offer them this freebie in exchange for their email. Low pressure, high value. They get something useful, and you get to build a list. Step 3, once they're on your list, you follow up. You give a few more tips, then introduce your digital product, course, or toolkit. It works because you've already built trust, you've given before asking, and that changes how people see you. Let me give you an example. One of my early funnels started with a free 3-page guide. That single freebie brought in hundreds of email subscribers, and many of them later bought my course. No hard selling, just value. And yes, I set all of that up using Shopify. You can create a free product page, connect an email form, and even offer your paid product as an upsell later, all from the same place. That's what I personally use. If you'd like to try it too, feel free to use my link in the description. No pressure, just sharing what works. The next scene will show you exactly how to build your sales page. You don't need to be a web designer to sell your product. You just need a clean page, one that communicates value clearly and makes it easy to say yes. This scene is all about building your sales page, the place where people decide whether or not to buy your digital product. Here's what really matters. First, a clear headline. This should explain what your product helps them do. For example, how to launch your first TikTok funnel in 7 days. Next, benefit-focused bullet points. Don't just list features, talk about what they'll gain. Instead of saying 12 modules, say, learn how to go from zero to your first $1,000 online. Then, add a short personal intro or story. Just 1 to 2 paragraphs that explain why you made this product and who it's for. After that, include a product preview or mock-up. If it's a course, show a screenshot. If it's a guide, show the cover or inside pages. And finally, a simple CTA button. Make it clear, get instant access or download now. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Let me tell you something. I built my first digital sales page with 0 design experience. And that layout, I still use it today. Now, the tool I use is Shopify. It lets me build beautiful, clean sales pages. I can add my product, set up payments, and even automate delivery without needing a bunch of apps or code. If you'd like to try it, feel free to use my link in the description. No pressure. It's just what I personally use and trust. The next scene is all about soft selling inside your TikTok videos without sounding pushy. Nobody likes a pushy salesperson, and on TikTok, it doesn't work anyway. That platform is built on trust, personality, and value, not loud pitches or fake urgency. So how do you promote your product without making it awkward? Here's the key. Stop trying to sell in your videos and then start sharing stories, results, or quick tips that naturally mention what you offer. Let me break it down. First, share a win. Maybe something like, I just crossed 1,000 email subscribers. Here's how. Then in the video, you explain the system you use and mention your freebie or course as part of it. Second, teach a tip. For example, 3 ways to grow on TikTok in 2025, even if you're shy on camera. Then, as you're teaching, drop in a casual line. This is actually part of what I teach in my digital course. Third, show behind the scenes. You could say, I'm updating my Shopify sales page. Here's the section that converts the most. That builds curiosity without feeling like a pitch. The goal is to make your content valuable on its own, whether or not someone clicks the link. And here's the truth. I rarely talk about Shopify directly in my videos, but it's always working in the background, collecting emails, delivering products, processing payments. When someone is ready, they click. Simple. If you want to set that up for yourself, feel free to use my Shopify link in the description. It's what I use, but totally up to you. The next scene shows how I personally do this inside my course funnel, step by step. Let me show you how I actually sell my course using the exact same TikTok strategy I've been sharing with you. This isn't theory. This is my real funnel. Here's what it looks like. I start with a simple TikTok video, usually something helpful, a tip, a story, or a lesson I've learned from my own journey. At the end of that video, I mention a freebie, usually a short guide or checklist that helps people take the next step. That freebie leads to an email opt-in page. When someone signs up, they get a friendly welcome email, plus a few helpful tips that build trust. Then, once they've seen the value, I introduce my course. No pressure, just a soft invitation. Everything, from the freebie page to the emails to the course delivery, is run on Shopify. I use Shopify to host the freebie, collect emails, deliver my digital product, and track everything inside one dashboard. This system works because it's simple and repeatable. I don't need to post 10 times a day. I just show up, deliver value, and let the system do the rest. And if you're wondering whether you can do the same, the answer is yes. I started with one short guide and a few TikToks. That's it. If I can do it, so can you. And if you're ready to try Shopify for yourself, that's the platform I personally trust. Feel free to use my link in the description to get started. No pressure at all. Just sharing what's worked for me. Let me know your thoughts. And if you're ready, go ahead and subscribe to keep going. I'll be rooting for you. You now have the full system, from picking your digital offer, to building a freebie funnel, to writing a sales page, to soft selling on TikTok, to seeing how I personally run everything using Shopify. You've got the exact steps I use to turn content into income. And here's the most important part. You don't need to do it all at once. You don't need to make it perfect. You just need to start. Start with one product idea, build one freebie, make one TikTok, set up one email opt-in. That's it. Then you keep improving as you go. That's exactly how I started. One simple piece at a time. And if you're wondering what platform I use to host everything, the freebie, the product page, the course, it's Shopify. That's what powers the entire system. If you're ready to try Shopify, feel free to use my link in the description. That's the same setup I use. No pressure. But it's there if you're ready to begin. If this helped you, leave a comment and subscribe for more like this. I'd love to hear what you're building, and I'll be cheering you on. And if you're ready to take things even further, make sure you don't miss the next module. I'll show you how to scale this with even more strategy and confidence. You've got this. Was this helpful? Let me know. Drop a like. It really supports the channel. Leave a comment. I reply to everyone. Turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's next. This is a full 10-part course. Watch the next module to continue your journey.